The Hive has several game modes, 7 plus block drop, which would be 8, and I'm here to rank them. So I've been around the Hive for a little while, and obviously I think it's time that I make a tier list. Let's get right into it. Alright, so starting out, we're going to start off with Deathrun. So Deathrun, in my opinion, is a pretty decent game. It's pretty fun, and it's got a lot of aspects to it. It's like a lot of parkour, it's a lot of like strategy. It's a lot of fun to play, especially if you're playing with like friends and you get like really competitive with each other. Rip, I just died. You guys can like race and stuff, and it's a lot of fun to do. But then again, it gets really repetitive. It starts to get boring because like you play the same maps and you're seeing all the same stuff over and over. For that reason, I think I'm gonna have to put it lower on the list. Instead of an S tier or an A tier, I'm gonna have to put it at a B tier. And the reasoning behind that is not because it's like a terrible game. Like, don't think, oh, B tier is terrible. B tier is pretty good. There's a lot of games. I just don't see it being a top tier game. Like, you don't go onto the Hive to just play Deathrun. Of course, there's a certain amount of people that do, but it's just not for me. Deathrun goes to the B tier just because of how repetitive it gets. Like, you constantly see the same things over and over, and it eventually gets boring, in my opinion. I mean, a lot of people can have fun with it, but I can play like maybe a couple rounds and then I'll just be done. Like, that'll be enough for me. And there we go, first place, easy. Oh, second, never mind. The next one is gonna be hide and seek. So hide and seek, at the beginning you get to pick your block and then you go and hide. So I'm a quartz block and I'm gonna go find a spot. So the thing with hide and seek is you aren't doing anything for a majority of the game. Oh god, I don't have a spot. Like, a majority of the game you're not doing anything. Like, I'm just gonna sit here and there's really no gameplay. So, but yeah, you get the point. So after you get found, you become a seeker and you pretty much just run around and look for somebody to hit. You look for a block, and it's pretty much just clicking on everything you see. And for that reason, I'm gonna have to put hide and seek at a D tier. It's honestly one of the worst games on the Hive, in my opinion. It's really boring. It's pretty much a AFK simulator. Or if you're lucky enough to be a hider, it's a clicking simulator, and you're a little more active than just sitting there. Up next, we got Just Build. Just Build is a pretty interesting game. You either get the super tryhards who are building, or the trolls who are building like explicit things and somehow end up winning, which I find hilarious. So at the beginning of the game, they give you something to do. So I gotta make a duck. Do white concrete, yellow, black, and pretty much you make a duck. And I am not good at building, so it's not gonna turn out well. How's that look for a foot? Oh wait, how did I do this last time? What? That's uneven. Sure, good enough. And now I'm gonna fill in the body. This is a pretty cursed duck. How's that for a duck? That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Alright, we still got 2 minutes left. Let's do some final touch-ups. That's a pretty solid duck. What else do ducks have? See if we can get a duckling in time. And then we got a duckling. That's pretty good. I like that. Except for the indented head over here. I think that's pretty solid. That's kind of freaky. Alright, I like it. I like how it turned out. We got the mama duck and the little duckling. The duckling looks like such a derp. Alright, now this is when the best part comes. This guy had, what, 5 minutes? And he put a bucket of water in the corner. Oh, this one's pretty good. Not as good as the water though. I'm gonna have to give it a yellow, a good. That's pretty cool. That's geometric too, unlike mine. Oh, this one's mine. I see a lot of greens out and people say, excuse me, put that red away right now. I worked hard on this. Red again? How could you hate on this? Oh, and then this guy makes a golden freaking duck. Anyone can make 2D art. It's pretty good though. Pause. Let's go. This is great. You forgot an eye. It's missing an eye. Dang. That's really good. So unfortunately, I did not win. So after that, I'm gonna decide to put Just Build at a C rank or a B rank. I can't put it in the middle. I'm just gonna put it in the B rank because it's pretty funny when people troll, and it's fun to do with your friends, and building's cool. I have a world and I build stuff all the time. The people who are actually good at the building, like, it's really cool to see their builds. Just not for me. Putting it at a B tier. Let's go on to the next one. block drop. So block drop doesn't really count since it's a limited time mode, but I just thought it'd be fun to rank since it's here while I'm making this video. It's gonna be added eventually in like Mixed Arcade or something like that. Pretty much, if you haven't seen the game, it's like TNT Run. You just run around and try to win. How'd I fall? Where's my sprint? When this game first came out, I had so much fun playing. I literally, this was the only game I played when this first came out. It was so fun to play. It just kind of died down. Like, it's not as fun as it used to be. I don't know if that's because, like, I've played it so many times that I'm just bored of it. See if we can get a win here. Oh, right when I say that, we die. I'm gonna put block drop at an A tier. Even though it's an LTM, it's really fun to play. I eventually get tired of it, but when it first came out, it was the game I played all the time. I have to give it the A tier, a little lower. It's like a mid-A, mid-B. I'm just gonna put in the A tier, give it the benefit. Next up, we got Skywars. If you don't know, I pretty much play Skywars all the time. It's my favorite game mode to play, so I'm obviously gonna put it higher up on the list. A lot of my videos, I talk about how Skywars could be fixed, how Skywars this and that, but I always come back to it. It's always the first game I play when I get on the Hive. It's just endless fun. PvP games for me have to be the top tier games. PvP is like all I really like to play, so that's why you'll see the things like Just Build and Hide and Seek lower on the list, because I just don't play those games as often. So if you want to see me ramble on about Skywars games, you can check out my other videos. There's several of them. I'm always talking about what Skywars can do, this and that. Look at all these snowballs I have. What's MJ doing in Hive Studios right now? Hey, get out of the trees. Get out of the trees. That's why I'm going to put Skywars at the S tier. Our first S tier of the video. Next up, we got Treasure Wars. Another PvP game. So obviously, I'm going to rank it a little higher. I don't play Treasure Wars as often as Skywars, and that's because I feel like Treasure Wars games take a little too long. Also, I don't know the main strategies. I kind of just build up one block area over my thing and rush over to diamonds. It's like mainly what I'll do is just boom, 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 and then I'll bridge over. And if this guy doesn't see me, I'll just bridge over, take his... He doesn't even know I'm here. He got a sword. I should have bought a sword. See, I don't know the strats. Now he's gonna take my treasure. And yeah, Treasure Wars is a decent game. I like playing it with friends. It's not as fun as playing solos. Definitely playing trios or duos sometimes, but definitely trios is the best game mode of Treasure Wars. Therefore, I'm gonna put Treasure Wars at A tier. You know, it could be S tier, but I just think that the games take a little too long. It's a little boring when a team like won't come push you. They're just staying at their base making a giant thing. That's why I'm putting it at A tier. A little bit of an S tier, you know, it's in the middle. Next up, we got Murder Mystery. Now, Murder Mystery is pretty much Among Us. You just run around trying not to die. You run around, you collect coins, and with the coins you get a bow. You shoot who you think the imposter is. And if you get it right, you win. How am I innocent if I had a 9% chance of getting the imposter guy? It's fun to play with a lot of friends. Like your whole server is filled with your friends, so like you guys are all talking to each other at once, and it's more fun than just random people and just playing solo. I just died somehow. I'm gonna have to put Murder Mystery at a D tier. It's not that great of a game, and it's like hide and seek, except you're running around and it's Among Us. It's pretty much Among Us. Last but not least, survival games. Survival games, for me, is a hit or miss, and it makes me rage the most out of all these games. You can't tell me that you've been playing survival games and you haven't found any good loot. You're running around with, like, iron boots, and some guy in diamond helmet, diamond boots, with an iron sword just comes and kills you. Like, the RNG it's all luck. It's whether or not you can get good loot and find the drops on time. But then again, it's a PvP game, and it's really fun to play with friends. Like, duos is great. Solos is, pretty fun. I might die right here. Yeah. But you see, he's in, like, diamond, and they're in chain. It's all RNG. It's based off what chest you get. And then PvP skills, of course. This guy just destroyed that guy. The guy in diamond boots just wasn't good at all. Therefore, I'm gonna put survival games at an A tier. Nothing C tier. So we might as well move these up. You know what? Let's throw that down there. There, we got every slot filled. We got Skywars in first place in the S tier. And then we got Block Drop, which is kind of an A, B tier. Treasure Wars, which is a A S tier, and survival games, which is a solid A tier. Then we got Deathrun and Just Build in B tiers, murder mystery at a C tier, hide and seek at a D tier. Anyways, guys, that's my tier list. Ignore the pink glitch in the back. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any disagreements with me, leave them in the comments below. If you agree with me, comment, subscribe for more videos like this. I got a lot of videos coming. If you want to see more of those, subscribe, turn on notifications. You know what to do. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.